Hello. Welcome to a new era of aerial rivalry, where the roar of jet engines signals not just power, but innovation and strategy. For as long as we've had aeroplanes, there's been a relentless race to build the fastest, most advanced fighter. Each generation of aircraft has pushed the boundaries of what's possible, from the earliest propeller-driven warbirds to today's cutting-edge jets. The sky has always been a proving ground for technology, ambition, and national pride. The Americans have long ruled the skies with machines like the F-22 Raptor, expensive, powerful, and nearly invisible to radar. It's a symbol of dominance, a technological marvel that has set the standard for air superiority for years. But now, from Sweden comes a new challenger, the Saab Gripen E. It's not just another fighter, it's a bold statement from a country known for smart engineering and innovative design. Unlike the heavyweight F-22, the Gripen E is smaller, lighter, and smarter. It's designed to outthink rather than outmuscle, relying on advanced sensors, electronic warfare, and a highly networked approach to combat. This jet is all about brains over brawn. This isn't just a contest of speed or stealth, it's a clash of philosophies. One side bets on overwhelming force and raw power, the other on agility, adaptability, and teamwork. Can a clever networked underdog outfox the reigning champion? The answer could reshape the future of air combat. The F-22 is the T-Rex, the Gripen E is the Velociraptor, agile, cunning, and always looking for an opening. It's a battle of brute strength versus tactical intelligence. The Gripen E is built for a new kind of fight, one where brains, teamwork, and adaptability matter more than brute force. It thrives in a world where information is as valuable as firepower. It's David versus Goliath, but with afterburners, electronic warfare, and a digital battlefield where every second counts. The sky is now a complex, invisible battlefield, filled with signals, sensors, and split-second decisions. The Gripen E is proving you don't have to be the biggest to be the most dangerous. So let's dive into this high-stakes rivalry and see how the rules of air combat are being rewritten before our eyes. Right, let's get on with it. The new age of aerial combat is about to begin. Let's talk about the F-22 Raptor. Born from Cold War fears, the F-22 was built to dominate the skies, fast, stealthy, and lethal. Its stealth design makes it nearly invisible to radar, allowing it to strike before the enemy even knows it's there. The Raptor's Super Cruise lets it fly supersonic without afterburners, saving fuel and staying hidden. Thrust vectoring nozzles give it jaw-dropping agility, making it a nightmare in a dogfight. For years, no other jet has matched its combination of stealth, speed, and sensors. It's the ultimate lone wolf, designed to win before the fight even starts. But all this comes at a cost, over $150 million per plane, and it needs a small army to keep it flying. The F-22 is a symbol of American air dominance, a flying warning. Don't even try. Yet even apex predators can face new threats. The Raptor's reign has been unchallenged until now. The question is, can it stay on top in a changing world? Let's find out. Now, let's look at Sweden's answer, the Saab Gripen E. Sweden built the Gripen E not to rule the world, but to defend itself smartly and affordably. The Gripen E is a flying supercomputer, packed with advanced sensors and electronic warfare systems. Its real strength is teamwork, networking with other Gripens to share data and overwhelm bigger foes. Unlike the F-22, the Gripen is rugged and easy to maintain, able to launch from highways with a small crew. It's designed for quick turnarounds and constant readiness, not pampered hangar life. The Gripen E doesn't try to outstealth the F-22, it changes the game entirely. It's an information fighter built for networked warfare. Affordable, adaptable, and smart, the Gripen E is the thinking man's jet. It's not about being the biggest, it's about being the smartest and most connected. In a world where information is power, the Gripen E is a force to be reckoned with. Let's see how it stacks up. Side by side, the F-22 and Gripen E represent two radically different visions of air combat, each shaped by the unique needs and philosophies of their creators. These jets are more than just machines. They are the embodiment of two distinct approaches to winning the skies. The F-22 is all about stealth and solo dominance, a lone wolf with unmatched power. Built for the US Air Force, it's designed to slip past enemy defenses, strike with overwhelming force, and disappear before anyone knows what happened. Every inch is engineered to avoid detection and strike first. Its angular surfaces, radar-absorbent materials, and internal weapons bays all serve one purpose: to make the Raptor nearly invisible to enemy eyes and sensors. The Gripen E, meanwhile, is a pack hunter. Its main weapon is data, not just missiles. It thrives in a world where information is as valuable as firepower, and teamwork is the key to survival. It fuses information from its own sensors, other jets, and ground stations, building a complete, ever-changing picture of the battlefield. The Gripen E is always connected, always aware, and always ready to adapt. The F-22 relies on being unseen, The Gripen E relies on seeing everything. One hides in the shadows, the other shines a light into every corner of the sky. The Raptor's radar is powerful but risky to use. It can give away its position if not used carefully. The Gripen's sensors, on the other hand, are designed to work together, quietly and efficiently, sharing data without revealing their presence. The Gripen's IRST can spot heat signatures, even from stealth jets. This means it can track threats that would otherwise slip by undetected, giving its pilots a crucial edge in the modern air battle. The F-22 wins duels. The Gripen E wins by never fighting alone. While the Raptor is a master of the one-on-one, the Gripen E turns every fight into a team effort, overwhelming opponents with coordination and shared intelligence. It's not about one-on-one, it's about the network. In tomorrow's wars, the side with the best information and the tightest connections may have the ultimate advantage. The F-22 is a sledgehammer. Brute force, raw power, and shock effect. The Gripen E is a set of skeleton keys, unlocking doors and finding new ways to outsmart the enemy. Two philosophies, two very different ways to win the fight. One favors dominance through stealth and strength, the other, victory through teamwork and information. Which will shape the future? The answer may depend not just on technology, but on how we choose to fight the battles ahead. So, how does the Gripen E hunt a stealthy ghost like the F-22? In a world where radar-evading jets rule the skies, the Gripen E faces a daunting challenge, tracking and targeting aircraft designed to be invisible. But this Swedish fighter isn't just relying on brute force or outdated tactics. Instead, it's rewriting the rules of aerial combat with a blend of cutting-edge technology and clever teamwork. The answer: electronic warfare and smart sensors. The Gripen E is packed with advanced electronics that let it see what others can't, and disrupt what others rely on. The Gripen's Raven ESA radar can scan and jam at the same time, confusing enemy sensors and creating phantom targets. This radar isn't just a set of eyes, it's a weapon in its own right, able to blind and mislead even the most sophisticated adversaries. It's a master of deception, filling the air with electronic noise and false signals. Enemy pilots might think they're safe, but the Gripen E is already one step ahead, turning the electromagnetic spectrum into a battlefield. The Earth system passively scans for heat, spotting even stealth jets that think they're invisible. Unlike radar, it doesn't give away its position, making it the perfect tool for silent hunting. Stealth can hide you from radar, but not from heat. Every engine, every afterburner, every friction-heated surface leaves a thermal fingerprint, and the Gripen E is trained to spot it. The real magic is in networking. Multiple Gripens, spread out, each scanning and sharing data in real time. This isn't just one jet hunting alone. It's a digital wolf pack, pooling their senses to outsmart even the most elusive prey. One jet might catch a glimpse, another picks up a heat trace. Together, they piece together the F-22's location. By fusing radar, infrared, and electronic signals, the Gripen E team can build a complete picture of the battle space. Suddenly, the invisible Raptor is exposed, and a long-range meteor missile can be launched without ever turning on a radar. The Gripen E can strike from afar, catching its target completely off guard. It's a quiet, collaborative kill, brains over brawn. The Gripen E's pilots rely on information, coordination, and precision, not just speed or firepower. The Gripen E doesn't just hunt alone, it hunts as a pack. Each jet is a node in a larger network, making the whole team smarter and deadlier. This is how the underdog can turn the tables on the apex predator. With the right tactics and technology, even the most advanced stealth jet can be tracked, targeted, and taken down. The F-22's stealth is no longer a guarantee of safety. The hunter's cloak is pierced by a new generation of sensors and strategy. In the age of networks, even ghosts can be found. The sky is no longer a place to hide, but a chessboard where information is king. The hunter becomes the hunted. In this new era, the Gripen E proves that with the right tools and teamwork, even the most elusive adversary can be brought into the light. This isn't just theory. Real exercises have shown surprises. In air combat drills, networked jets like the Gripen have challenged even the best stealth fighters. One famous story, a German Typhoon, using similar tactics, scored a simulated kill on an F-22 by getting close and using advanced missiles. The lesson? If you can detect a stealth jet and force it into a close fight, the game changes. The Gripen E is built to do just that: find, track, and ambush. The F-22's stealth limits its weapons load. The Gripen can carry more, including the deadly meteor missile. If a network of Gripens gets a firing solution, the Raptor is suddenly on the defensive. The moment stealth is pierced, the F-22 must fight on equal terms. The Gripen E's strategy: create those moments and turn the tables. This rivalry is a window into the future of air combat. The old days were about speed and dogfights, then came stealth. Now, it's about information. Who sees first? Who shares best? The Gripen E's networked approach suggests the future isn't about one invincible jet, but teams working together. Manned fighters, drones, ground radars, satellites, all linked by data. The fighter jet becomes a quarterback, directing the play. This shift levels the playing field. Smaller nations can now challenge superpowers with smart, connected fleets. The definition of a generation of fighter is blurring. Software and sensors matter as much as airframes. The Gripen E is designed for rapid upgrades, evolving faster than older jets. The next dogfight might be won by the best coders, not just the best pilots. Air power is changing and the rules are being rewritten. The future belongs to the connected. What a thought. The Gripen E versus F-22 rivalry has global consequences. For decades, US air supremacy was a given, anchored by jets like the F-22. Now, affordable networked jets like the Gripen E are changing the balance. Middle power nations can field credible air forces, creating new regional dynamics. A networked Gripen force can deny access to even the most advanced adversaries. This gives smaller countries more leverage and security. The arms race is shifting from pure stealth to sensor fusion and electronic warfare. Even the F-22 is being upgraded to keep up. Innovation thrives when challengers force the giants to adapt. The result? Faster progress, smarter tactics, and a more unpredictable future. So, where does this leave us? The F-22 is still a marvel, fast, stealthy, and deadly. But the Gripen E has shown there's another way. Win with brains, not just brawn. Air combat is now a team sport, and the Gripen E is a master of the new game. It's not about being the most expensive or the most secretive. It's about being the most adaptable. The F-22 is a sledgehammer. The Gripen E is a set of keys, unlocking new tactics. The hunter-prey dynamic is no longer fixed. With the right strategy, the underdog can win. Innovation doesn't always come from the biggest players. Sometimes it comes from a snowy country with clever ideas. The Gripen E has challenged not just the F-22, but the very idea of what a fighter jet should be. The rules have changed and the future of air power is wide open. The sky has never been more interesting or more dangerous. And that, I think, is properly exciting.